Hey everybody, it's Chainsaw Reacts. It's Sunday. You know what that means. Of course, it means we're here continuing the journey of Ben 10 Omniverse. This is Season 7, Episode 6. Of course, we're not know the title until I get into the episode. Now, last week's episode was very interesting, and we all know why. Spanner. This mystery character that was popping up, and then they revealed he is from the future. I think because did they confirm that, I think, when they showed him? Like, when they first really showed that he jumped ahead or jumped in time or whatever. I'm pretty sure they revealed in some sort of way it's the future. But regardless of all that, we find out now, we knew, I mean, I was theorizing, Jimmy and Spanner are not the same person. They are not the same, but Ben was theorizing that. They're all like, it's just too inconvenient, that one episode where they were, like, kept popping in and out around the same time, but it's like, what's going on here? Jimmy runs out the door, here comes Spanner coming right back, it's like, come on. So they reveal it's not the case. Spanner, which I'm assuming now is Ken, because they pretty much confirmed it without really showing it 100% confirmation, even though it's really obvious, that Ken, Spanner, was trying so hard to get Ben, his father, right, younger version of father in Omniverse, to be more nice to Kai, who is his mother, because then we see the jump ahead in the future in that one little quick shot of older Ben and Kai, and then there's Spanner without taking off the helmet or whatever. He's like, whew, he's happy. So a lot of things happen in that episode. Like, overall, the episode, like, outside of that kind of arc and everything kind of happening in that storyline, it was okay. It was okay. That Spanner stuff and everything, that was the most important elements. I think that's really helped the episode be overall pretty solid. Because if that wasn't there, or if Spanner wasn't doing that kind of stuff, and then confirming basically without saying it that he is Ken, then I think the episode would have been meh. Because the villains were okay. Now, you guys pointed out that the villain that, like the big rhino guy, he's from Classic. He's from the Ben 10,000 episode, which that I cannot remember at all for the life of me about that. So, I mean, that's a cool pull that they did that. And then they introduced at the very end of the episode, I forget the name now off the top of my head, sorry, but a new villain they're working for who is voiced by Mark Hamill. Luke Skywalker, Joker himself, Mark Hamill. I don't know what the hell that's leading towards, but I am excited, whatever that is, because I love Mark Hamill, love him. Regardless of just the Luke Skywalker Joker, I love him in general as a person, in terms of what he's done career-wise, and he's just fucking awesome. He's Mark Hamill, so I'm excited to see more of that character, you know, all that. So without further ado, let's get into now, guys. Let's check out this episode, let's see what they show us, and hopefully we get another decent episode. That's all I'm asking for, at least something decent. That's all I'm asking for. Okay, let's go.
Watch out now for hijackers. The last 3 shipments of alien tech were hijacked.
No. What?
Do what you're told and you won't be hurt.
Let's go!
Oh, okay. Okay. They're all different versions of Ben. I gotta admit, that's pretty cool. This intro, it's not the same.
Ben 10.
This intro sucks, Ben 10.
Don't take it personally, Ben. You're just ringing your chimes.
Yep.
How could I not take it personally? This is angry eating, Rook.
I can tell.
You were destroying yourself from the inside. I got it. I'll go undercover, get close to Fistrick, and catch him in the act. Then I have self-control.
You cannot go undercover.
Choices say
No.
otherwise.
Trust me.
The next time you transform, you'll lock into the DNA of whichever alien you choose. Until you remove the lock with a verbal code.
Is that it?
Unlock code accepted. No,
Uh-oh.
not before you transform.
So Jim wrong.
Forearms would have been an excellent choice.
Yeah, not this. So weird. Not working. Oh!
You're new, bro.
Yes.
Yeah. Welcome to my brojo. Grab a bench and knock out a few reps.
God.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Rook,
Yes, Ben?
all these reps are making me hungry. Meatball sub. Regular. Don't let him talk you into the gloppin' beef.
Bro, who sent
Bro.
you? You're a plant!
Of course she's a plant.
This guy ain't no red spot.
How do you know?
We got nothing to hide.
Totally legitimate.
Yeah, totally. Yeah. Yeah.
Come on. Who can lift the heaviest thing?
Oh my God.
Really?
You gotta be in peak condition to stimulate those good chromosomes.
Bro, Jesus.
I'm all about the...
Oh my God.
Guy.
Oh.
Boss,
Damn.
this guy should go on our next workout.
I'm a tummy up. We have a winner. Bro, you lifted the heaviest thing.
Bro.
This-
I know Fistrix's next move. Words coming out of your mouth look like meatballs.
Uh-oh.
threat to the Wicked Six Space Notes.
They're all Ben
ordeal.
10.
You got up in here. Let me check on it, bro.
Okay, I'm pausing this because I just want to admire the fact that they're doing something interesting with this, right? Even though I'm not a fan of these villains. The chicken's funny. Like, yeah, but Fistrick, I cannot stand that villain. But whatever. Definitely not like Argent and shit, but don't like Fistrick. But the idea of, like, using different versions of Ben throughout the time of, you know, the run of, like, this franchise, and like, so the White Jacket, classic Ben, you have Ben from freaking Alien Force, Ultimate Alien, you have Ben that's on the bike and shit, and then you have Ben now, right? It's a good variety in showing how Ben has changed his look and has looked different over time. It's just interesting that they're taking this concept and then using it as like, okay, well, these Bens are, you know, obviously villains and shit. How are they changing themselves to look like different versions of Bens, and how they figure this out, like in terms of the different looks? I'm not really sure, but it's at least interesting. I'll give them that.
This is confusing.
Well, let me make it
Even the
easy for you.
Omnitrix. Oh, yep.
Now the way we tell who the real Ben 10 is. You fried the alarm, right?
I did.
No.
I don't know.
What the hell is that anyways?
You should have reported in and let us assist. If they get a delivery system for that nose cone.
Want to grab some chili fries?
That garbage? Come on. I envy you, Floranus. The healthiest diet is a pure diet. Seek purification in all things. Ain't we going out soon? Right.
Right.
Yeah. Okay, time to go.
At least undercover, I was working out when nothing happened.
Surprise, partner.
Oh,
Ben, are you? No, I'm not too close to the case. Is it weird to care about nutrition? For you?
oh, no,
Yes.
boy. Oh no, he's lifting weights. Oh wait, no, it wasn't. I'm sorry. I see. I'm getting confused. Nope, not fast track. I bet. I was right. Well, still a good choice. Oh. You still could have done it. What you didn't do for?
You are staying right here.
You're not going anywhere.
You're welcome to stay. Use the equipment. Unless you want to join us. You must
Oh.
be curious by now.
Whoa.
Sick, right?
Dang. Oh my god.
What do you need those for? You said it was unmanned. Security cameras.
Oh. Perfect. Now he just sims again.
They only grow in artificial gravity. Highly valuable, super nutritious. The perfect workout fuel, bro.
Explosive charges are set.
That's to cover our tracks.
We can't reuse that rocket. Oh, those suits are protection for re-entry. This kid's pretty smart.
You don't need one. Tennyson.
Oh, they knew. Oh, they knew this whole time?
You got too close to the case.
Oh, shit.
Quit it.
Wow.
But you know how much this,
This
stuff
is
goes for?
kind of
Repeat?
crazy. How'd they capture her exactly?
We gotta go.
That's a good choice. Damn. Uh-oh. There you go. Sir.
choice but to pummel you.
Wow.
I am so sick of you. And
So
bro,
sick of
and
you.
your bros.
Tennyson! I know you're behind this, bro!
And there you guys have it. And overall, this episode was okay. It was just okay. Now, the best part about it, and it was already being discussed quite a bit because I actually paused the episode to talk about it, is the fact that Fistrick and the crew, right, these villains that... anyways, they all were becoming versions of Ben throughout the run of the franchise. And I thought that was a cool concept because we're just seeing like the changes and different looks of Ben, and they're using that as a way to trick, I guess, cameras and people. But like, since there's more than one Ben, they know it's not Ben, right? Like the opening, like, watch out for people, they potentially steal the truck, they might hijack the truck, and then we have all these Bens show up, right? It's obvious it's not Ben because there's more than one, and it's just like, oh, there's a young Ben, there's a Ben with a jacket, that jacket. Like, it's just clear it's not Ben, because if it was just one of them doing this, and then you had the other guys, you know, I don't know what characters. Ooh, what they could have done, have Ben, someone pretend to be Rook, someone pretend to be Gwen and Kevin. Maybe that would have worked better. That would have been very interesting. You have a Ben who stops the truck at the beginning of the episode. Then you have Kevin, Gwen, and Rook show up. And then they are helping the Ben to steal the truck and everything. That would have been cool. I wonder if that was actually discussed as an option. Or if it was like this idea of all these different Bens. Regardless, either would have been cool. So I'm glad they at least did something with that in terms of the different Bens. It's just that the villains in the majority of the episode has been undercover as, you know, Wildvine and working out and bro. I don't think I've heard bro used this much in the show before. Maybe it has been from Fish Trick, but it was funny seeing how Ben was getting a little caught up in being undercover, and then the fact that Rook got obsessed with meatball subs, which is funny because it's like he's very particular and a very unique character, Rook, right? And he's learning Earth customs and all this stuff, and he's been going through this whole thing for quite a bit through the journey of Omniverse, and now he's obsessed with this food now. He's obsessed with this food that you sometimes eat. Not all the time, but he's obsessed with it now. So that was fun. And also Ben, too, eating chili fries, right? Because at first when I saw that Ben at first, when he turned around, I knew it wasn't Ben because he stopped in the truck. I'm like, are we doing another freaking albedo situation here again? Even though I believe last time we saw him, he was turned into a young, like, Ben or whatever, like a young, I don't remember. It's been a bit. But I'm like, are we doing albedo again, pretending to be Ben again to trick? No, so they, thankfully, it went a different route, even though I would have liked to see albedo again. But that's just me. The third act was bizarre. Like, they did all this work to steal these, like, leaf, like, stuff that grows in a certain atmosphere or, like, off Earth or whatever. I don't know. It's just, okay, like, this is what we're doing? Exactly. This is it? Really? Okay. Just strange. Just overall, just a strange episode of Omniverse. But then again, as I've always, it feels like I'm a broken record with a couple different things when I talk about Ben 10, and this is one of them. Omniverse is just so random, you just don't know what to expect. So, going in, you have no clue. Hopefully next week is better. That's all I can ask for. And we're getting closer and closer to the end. I'm going to mention this as we're further into the review, so a lot of you may not hear this, but to the people that are still here, thank you, of course, for still watching the video this far into it. But what I will say is this. I have been heavily discussing and theorizing on what I'm going to be doing next after Ben 10 Omniverse. And I haven't fully decided yet. Maybe theorizing was the word I just used a little second ago. But yeah, I've been thinking a bit about what's next. And I think I know what I want to do. I don't know for sure. I think I want to try out Reboot. But I haven't fully committed to it yet. But I think I do want to attempt Reboot and just see, right? Now, I'm not like saying I'm fully committing to covering all of Reboot, but I am contemplating jumping in when Omniverse is finished and just to see what Reboot is. And I understand. There's a lot of you that don't like Reboot, that can't stand Reboot, but I just want to see. It's not going to tarnish. It's not going to ruin. It's not going to hurt my love of this franchise because I have a profound respect and love of this character, of this world, of these shows, of all of it pretty much for the most part, except for a few things. Urgent. But I want to see what Reboot's about. I do. I want to see what the idea was for starting up a new version of these characters and of this continuity, even though it's a brand new continuity. I want to see what I want to see. Like I said, it's not going to ruin anything for me, so we'll see what happens. We'll see. But like I said, I haven't fully committed, but I'm leaning towards it because I do want to see. Just want to just check it out. I'm not fully committing to the whole entire thing. Now, if there are, and I know some of you guys said there are certain things in Reboot that are worth checking out in terms of covering. So it may be to where if I'm not fully really on board with all of the Reboot, that's, you know, however much I decide to cover, if I do, then I may just cover the stuff that makes sense to cover in the Reboot stuff to kind of focus on that. But we'll see. We'll see. I know Ink Tank, that's a big Ben 10 channel that has done a lot of coverage and a lot of different kind of videos, and you guys have been really recommending me those to when I finish Omniverse, so I'm not spoiled by anything in those videos to then potentially dive into some Ink Tank stuff. So I think that's obviously going to happen. Just don't know what exactly I'll cover, but I do plan on doing that. And yeah, so there you go. I wanted to at least add a little bit more into the video here because this would have been a very short review because there really isn't much to talk about in this episode besides the Ben, like multiple Ben angle with the villains. And that's pretty much it. So, I'll be discussing this more probably in a separate video as we get into Season 8 of Omniverse, discussing the future of what I'm going to be doing with Ben 10 as a franchise for the channel. So yeah. And there also is potentially a thought and a discussion potentially of rewatching classic. Don't know if that means I'll be covering every single episode, but the idea of going back and rewatching some iconic moments, or maybe just rewatching classic as a whole, and just kind of going back through the first show that really did a lot for me as somebody who really didn't know anything about the franchise, and now I'm fully like engrossed in it and love it to death. So good, even though there are times where the show isn't good at all, and there's episodes that are not good, but I still love in what they've done. So that's also potentially rewatching Ben 10. Maybe not as a Sunday thing, but maybe too. I don't know. We'll see. But anyways, guys, hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm curious to know what you guys thought about this episode. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And I will talk to you guys soon and keep you updated as I continue to theorize and think. Theorize is the wrong word. Sorry, I keep using that fucking word. I keep pondering. That's the word. That's a better word to use. On what I'm going to do next after Omniverse. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Talk to you guys soon. Peace out.